and we're live right now. We're live, and so how's everybody this evening? So let's fix this here. Let's fix this here. Let's fix this right here. All right. Okay. We're down to 809 subs. We lost another one tonight. Um, so wanted to really get out there and kind of get some back. Um, total of six subs lost. Try to really want to get back. Um, and you're probably wondering why I'm losing some subs here. Um, I don't know if I'm getting some issues with some trolls or whatnot, or really just want to get back to growing my chin here. If I lose nine more, I'll be out of that 100 number area. I want to try to get to 1,000 subs this year, and I want to just really talk to you guys, have a simple conversation, and so YouTube is stripping me of my subs because YouTube has a way of basically simping up to a bunch of people that will go out their way to target any critical thinking content creator. I think it's kind of chicken shit because of that. I think that, in my best opinion, it's really getting down to getting to an area where I've been wanting to grow this channel for a long time. Hey, JW, I did, man. JW, man. Oh, man, I am getting hit hard, man. I'm losing subs, brother. And trying to get to 1,000 subs, man, by the middle of this year, dude. Yeah, a good day, a great day, a nice cool day. The weather was kind of nice. Sun was out. It was a really nice day, man. I mean, a little chilly, but the sun was a little chilly, but the sun was nice, man. Nice, bright day, but a little chilly, Um, how was your day, man? Oh, thank you, JW. Thank you, man. I'm trying to grow this channel to at least reach 1,000 subs, man. I want to get back to where I'm growing, But I've lost 6 subs from 815 to 809, and it's not easy, but I love what I do. I love you guys. I mean, you come on here, we have a nice conversation, it is what it's about, it is what it is, I want to grow this. I want to grow this channel as much as I can. I need some help to grow it, like a nice plant. You grow your plant. You want it to grow. This channel is my plant. I want it to grow. Thank you. Thank you, man. I get along with everybody. I mean, I get along with everybody. Some may not like what I do, but that's their opinion. But I I love what I do, and I have much respect for people on here. Whether we don't see eye to eye or not, at least there's some respect though. And it's all that matters is respect. Um, I mean, I've for the first couple almost at 3 4 months. Well, no, 2 3 months. I was getting subs like crazy, man. And I want to grow my channel, where I could get out there, talk to people. Hey, let's hobnob, let's chit chat, man. Just have a great time. And but there are some things that some viewers don't want to hear or don't want to touch because of the absolute controversy of the topic that I'm talking about. And it is very controversial because of the subject. I say it's about the subject matter, man. Well, I started growing this channel after 3 years not using it because of YouTube's nonsense. 2022 they took it down for a bit, and recently I got it back. I was worried about not getting it back because I work hard building it from scratch, and it's not easy. To be honest, guys, building a channel is not easy. It is very difficult, and it can be nerve wracking because you got so much content to talk about and to create. I mean, it takes a lot of hard, like blood, sweat, and tears to create content so you can have subs and views and whatnot. But it depends on the uh, subject matter, and I try to keep it where I talk to you guys as adults, and it's about respect. It is 8:15 p.m. my time. Um, I bet your is either Midwest, Central or Eastern time. See over here, it's 8:15 Pacific. It's 8:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Uh, I'm guessing you're Midwest, Midwest, or Australia area, or UK maybe. I get some people from Australia and the UK. Um, so how's everybody day today? Oh, dude. So it's about 3 hours difference. Yeah, because 2 hour difference is Central Standard Time. So I'm Pacific. You're Eastern Time. Okay, all right on. Um, I want to get back to at least try to get to 1,000, man, because ever since I got this channel back, my goal is 1,000. Hitting 1,000, but it's like I lost 6 subs over me having an opinion. I thought, I think it's. Thank you. Have a good evening. All right, that was JWB, new subscriber. um, got two viewers, two likes. Thank you guys so much for it. And JW subscribed. That's 810 subs. Thank you very much, JW. Um, my goal for this channel is to grow it and reach 1,000. I'm like 200 subs away from hitting 1,000. That's my goal right now. So it took me a while to reach past 800 from 607. So I would really like a guys' help to go up to 1,000 subs, and that's the big goal right now. Big goal is 1,000 subs, and now I get asked, "What's my lives about? What are my lives about? Like what is it about really?" I said, "Well, my live stream is basically no topic, nothing. My thing is, I want to talk to you guys, civilized, respect, and that's what all it's about is respect. And I think that we all need, to give respect as well as earn it, And so I've lost a few subs over the last couple of weeks or so, but JW, great guy, just subscribed, and I want to go for more, to grow. And my live stream here is about just chit chatting, talking, and kind of a Q&A thing, man. Kind of a Q&A, mostly. Whatever my thoughts are, I will answer the question the best way I can. Where you're not offended by the answer. I think that a simple answer to a question is kind of a very important thing, and that's what my lives are. My lives are pretty much just talking, it's talking. And any questions you guys have, you are free to ask those questions, and answer the best way I can. So any question on anything currently, my thoughts, go ahead and ask those questions, and I'll answer them. And if you'd like to answer the question, that's okay. Here we don't judge you. Here we respect you. And anything we're talking about, freely, we can do that with respect. Any question you want to ask, go ahead and ask. Yeah, just ask questions you want to know. Anything current, anything that happened recently, just go ahead and ask a question. I'll share my thoughts on that, and yeah, it'll be done with respect. But again, thank you JW for subscribing. He just left, and so go ahead and ask a question, and let's see here. View. I'm saying, well, I mean, ask a question. I mean, with respect, not nothing sick, man. Like anything current, I'm not going to tell you the size of my because that's not respectful. That is that's like disrespect, disrespect. Um, what I mean, ask a question like anything current, meaning like like your the questions you want to ask me about current things that happened recently, but nothing sick, nothing disrespectful, just be respectful, like this past week, an ICE agent uh, shot a woman in a Honda SUV, and she was married, has a wife, a couple kids, and she was at the ICE protest, and I think what happened is like it's fault on both sides. Both sides are at fault, And now the thing is, I know there's a lot of people out there that wanted to know what are my thoughts on that, and other things. I think that ICE right now, ICE is not very looking good right now. I mean, ICE is not looking good right now because what they're doing is they're targeting. Look, now there's a woman. She was stopped. She's Native American, and she told ICE agents, "Look, I'm Native American," you know, and an ICE agent was rude, very rude. And the thing is, my problem with it is, look, we're all American citizens, okay? We are. Now the thing is, we have to stop and think, okay? Stop and think here. Well, I know that people are trying to do their job, defending, but also both sides are at fault, Um, like that lady who shot. What was her name? Good. It showed that she was backing up and turning the wheel to the right as she was moving forward. Now the thing is, now she wasn't thinking at all either, because thing is, you have agitators and protesters. Now the thing is, which was which? What was at the protest? Was it protesters or agitators? That's the question that I'm asking. Are there protesters or agitators? Because the thing is, I want to see things peaceful. I mean, I understand that people are upset, very angry. I get that, But again, ICE is not looking good right now for what they did in Minneapolis. Now, even the lady herself didn't do herself any good by targeting the ICE guy. The thing is, she should have just backed up, put it in reverse, put it in drive, turn it all the way to the right, and just leave, But the thing is, if she did that, the ICE agent would have shot her anyway. Now she had a wife and a couple kids, and I don't like how things ended that way. But the thing is, we have to stop and understand. Look, people are getting hurt on both sides here, and it's not looking good. Okay, and not just that, but the media is turning the pot, twisting shit for their narrative, and it's not looking good for anybody. it's not looking good for Donald Trump. It ain't looking good for ICE. I mean, it's not looking good for anybody on either side because it's making them both look bad. It does. It's making them look bad, and both sides are at fault. You know, um, I don't like how it gone the way it's going, and plus there are laws on the books, especially immigration laws, that the, these agitators need to start thinking. Look, you're not you're you are doing more harm than good here. By doing what you're doing, you're pretty much making yourself look even worse, and so even ICE. Nope. I mean, what both sides are doing is it's doing more harm than good on both sides here. And it's being politicized. It's being like, look, I get it. Look, I get it. You know, you're angry, you're mad, you're upset. I get it. My grandparents, my grandparents came to this country during the war as political refugees. Before my dad was born. And I mean, we all want to protect our family, right? Yeah, sure do. Because we do not want anything to happen to them. And we want to see them be safe. But there's people out there that does not give a shit. I'm a grandson of political refugees who came to this country during the war, and before my dad I was born. So the thing is, a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are not happy. They are very upset. They're pissed off, and I don't blame them one bit. Look, again, either side is doing more harm than good. And they're doing it because one side's doing it because Donald Trump said we gotta deport these bastards. Look, I mean, ICE agents are doing it because they look. A few of them probably were former law enforcement officers, became ICE agents because they could do what they used to do as officers and shit. So why are they hiring these guys? It's time. Look, I think there needs to be a reform on ICE, man. You know, I think that there needs to be a huge reform on ICE. Background check. And employment background check, right? And again, I think that there's a lot of issues there. I feel angry. You know, I feel angry because look, I mean, what happened to the lady was not good. I get that. I do. And not just that, but also here. Look, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Um, there's a lot of people. Both sides are really letting their emotions get the best of them. I see that. I see that. And they deal with it through violence. Okay, through violence. And so I mean, I don't blame anybody for being angry. They have a right to be, and I don't blame them one bit. Um, I have a difficult trying to wrap my head around this nonsense on both sides. And look, I get it. I understand that they're upset. Okay, but ICE is not looking good right now. Okay, how many Americans did they kill right now? That's the question there. How many Americans died ever since this began? Um, it's not looking good for either side, you know, because either side, both sides have families, have families, But the agitators that are trying to ram and kill ICE agents, but also docs, okay? Look, I look. We have to stop and think here, folks. Okay, we have to really stop and think. Okay, it's not looking good for anybody, at all, because they're letting their emotions, they're they're letting their emotions get the best of them, And I think that if we all just take the time, and I mean seriously, take the time to really think. I mean, I know that some of you probably don't like what I'm saying here right now, but I get that. You don't like it because, but again, I don't blame you for being pissed off. You have every right to be. Um, I have questions myself. I have, I have really important questions myself. I want to ask. I want to ask these agitators. Are are you really protesting or are you agitating? Now, if there's a peaceful protest, let's keep it peaceful. Okay, you can be upset, understandable, but how many of you protesters have people with you that are paid agitators and are violent that you know of? Yeah. Now, ICE, again, is not looking good right now. Okay? They're not looking good right now because of what happened in Minneapolis and Portland. Now Portland was explained and debunked. Okay? The two people that they have in custody right now and wounded are members of a Venezuelan prison gang. Okay? Now, best way to put it is that the media is not doing good doing the story here. Oh my God, people hurt in Portland. Um, Here's the thing: when you got politicians at a press conference saying, "ICE needs to stop," "ICE needs to leave." Um, okay, I get that. You want them to leave. Okay, I get that. Um, I may lose a few subs here, but that's going to happen anyway. Um, Now, I want to ask a question of what goes through the mind of an ICE agent, and what goes through the mind of a of a protester? Okay, again, I want to know what goes through the mind of a protester. You know, and because the thing is, we ask ourselves as we walk down. Look, I don't protest because I I won't do that at all. I think that we all need to really stop and think. Okay. Um, I want to see um, at least some peace here. You know, at least some peace. Um, but of course, we'll never see that. I think that that'll never happen because of how the media really just do not know how to um, really understand. You know, I would be pretty livid myself. You know, really, 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 really livid. And I think that we need to have some serious. I mean, some serious shit, man. You know, I think there's a lot of issues at hand here. Is that here we have Maduro captured? You know, I know that's not the point there, but the thing is, look, we can be livid. Okay, we all live it. You know, I get that. You know, we can be angry all we want, but hey, Portia, I do, darling. Oh, Albania. Oh, dude. Oh, thank you. Uh, thank you, Portia. You're very kind. From Albania, you are very kind. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are very kind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know what? You know what, Portia? I am going to sub here. Sub here. Let's see here. Check the channel here. Activity. Okay, let's see here. Let me see here. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you. Yes, I'm from the United States. I live in California. Yeah. What's the weather like? What's the weather like? Um, what's the weather like? How's the weather in Albania? Is it getting cold? Is it getting cold? Over here in California, it's a little nippy. Today, it was a little nippy today, but the sun was out. Nice. It was a beautiful day, but a little nippy. Oh wow, wow. It gets cold here too in California. Today it was a nice, beautiful day, but it was still a little nippy. So, let's see here. Because the coast, huh? The ocean, huh? Okay. I've heard of it, but any events? No, 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 no. Oh wow. So the Bronx, so the Bronx, there's a huge Albanian Albanian population. Oh wow. Because I understand in New York there's a lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of Irish, Europeans, European descent, Italians, Irish, Puerto Ricans, Albanians. Uh, a huge melting pot. It is huge. About I bet. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. 112, 812. Nice. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Makes me happy. Makes me very, very happy. 812 subs. Thank you so much. I am very happy. Yeah, yeah. Trump's not very likable right now because of what he's doing. Um, Trump's not looking good right now. He's very upset a lot of people, and I don't blame them one bit. I'd be angry too at him. So I mean, he's not very good right now. You know. Oh, yeah. He's taking away visas. And I'm like, dude. Well, I'm like, Donald Trump has done some really crazy things. Like, he basically took away visas from people and from other countries. And we're supposed to be um, a melting pot of immigrants. That want to work to contribute. And I think what he's doing is really absolute chicken shit. I didn't vote for the guy. Never did. I think voting will do more harm than good. So I didn't vote. Um, I rather not vote. I think voting is kind of something I don't do because it's just really insane. But what he's doing now is he wants to take Greenland. Which is like why? Greenland is protected under by well, Greenland is protected by the Kingdom of Denmark, and the absolute reason why he wants Denmark is to take their natural resource. Like why? It don't belong to us. It belongs to Greenlanders. And when Maduro was captured by our military, the goal was and still is to take Venezuela's oil and natural resource. And Donald Trump is basically doing the bidding of the oil barons, And um, he's not very likable at all. And I don't blame people for that because of what he's doing. And I wish. um, but, America was built by immigrants, The Irish, the Chinese, the Italians, the Greeks, a lot of people from a lot of people from Europe, came to this country to have a better life, and which is like a dream come true for anybody, my late grandparents came here during during the war. They were political refugees from Mexico, and yeah, um, the ones that are here illegally didn't go through the proper channels where you could go and file for paperwork to be a citizen. Get a lawyer, have them help you fill out paperwork to, um, do it the right way. And some that are here that did that because they have family, they have kids, and they want to give their kids a better life than they have at home. You know, and um, I believe that they still do that. Um, go through the proper channels where you can become a citizen. Get a lawyer, um, file some paperwork where you can be a citizen here. I think that'll be kind of smart. Am I a musician? No, no. I am a YouTuber and a podcaster, and music I don't play, but I do listen. I love good music. Um, cl- uh, cl- um, Classical music, um, like classic rock, um, a little bit of blues. Uh, thank you, Portia. You're very kind. Very, very kind. Very, 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 very kind. Thank you so much. You too, darling. I think that music is the absolute. Um, I think the best. I think the best thing to get people together is music, food, cars, the love of music, food, the automobile, history, art, literature. I think that's the best thing ever, right there. Best thing ever. Thank you. You are a kind woman, a very kind woman. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very, very kind lady. Thank you so much. You are a very kind lady. I I think that's one thing we all miss is that a good conversation where people are kind, very kind and considerate, and respectful. But right now we ain't got that. I think that we need more kindness and respect. And I believe that. I believe a good a good conversation. Oh yeah, over coffee, over breakfast. A nice. I am a big coffee guy. I love my coffee. Um, I like a nice warm cup of coffee in the morning with nice Danish or a croissant. Oh hell yeah, really good. Um, I like to make I like to make a sandwich with a um, pita bread. Oh man, nice too. Jewish rye. That was Portia. Thank you so much, Portia. Kind woman, and see that's as we call it respect, ladies and gentlemen, respect and kindness. That's what we're not seeing in the world today. Um, and it's sad. It is sad. We need kindness. We need understanding and respect. And yeah, we need that. Right now, I'm on my PC. I'm playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I'm playing as a Jedi Consular. Kathleen Kennedy left Lucasfilms, and she's no longer the CEO of Lucasfilms. Dave Filoni is taking over as head of Lucasfilms. Thank God. Or thank the Force. By the Force. Thank the Force. You know. Okay. We got 4 likes. You got a viewer. Hello, viewer. How you doing? How was your day? Enjoy your day? Every now and then I'll be on here and tell them that I have the HK-47 action figure. And if some of you that have played KOTOR and KOTOR 2 as well as Star Wars: The Old Republic, let's see here. What I have here is I have HK 50 from KOTOR 2 and HK-47 from the first 2 games here. This is HK-47 from KOTOR and KOTOR 2. And this is HK-50 from KOTOR 2. In SWTOR, which is Star Wars: The Old Republic, you get able to get HK-51 as a companion. Fix this here, fix this. Well, here. Let's see here, got all right. I also have the Darth Revan and Jedi Knight Revan. Here I'll show you guys. This is Darth Revan. This is the 3.75 figure of Darth Revan. That's the 3.75. And he comes with by himself. And I do have the Jedi Knight Revan. Oh, shit. All right, here I'll show you guys real quick. Let's see here. Right. This is the Jedi Knight Revan. That's a Jedi Knight Revan. It comes with HK-47 right here together. So I also got I also got Darth Malgus. He's one of the popular Sith from Star Wars: The Old Republic. And let's see here. Need a lightsaber. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end this live feed. I want to thank you guys for watching here, and I want to thank Portia and JW for subscribing. Thank you so much, you guys. And I want to thank the viewers. You guys are awesome. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.